Booty ass Carmines. I wouldn't my feet in those.
What would you put your feet in?
Some off-white.
Yeah, I know.
Some Mavs.
You fancy, huh?
I put my Mavs on because of the snow. I like to shovel the snow in Mavs.
Mike Rich is shit. You shoveling snow in Yeezys?
No, because that's all the shoes I have now. I've been buying so much hype. Like, I don't have basic shoes anymore. All right, guys, welcome back to Quick Hitters. We got Moose, Chris, and me, Mike. We're going to go ahead and talk about some Yeezys. If you could please like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. That way you get notified when we do drop some new videos. And let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We're going to go ahead and start talking about the Yeezy 700 Cream.
Creams. Yeah, let's get right into
creams. I actually don't own a pair of V2s. All mine are V1s. All my 700s.
I like the V2 series.
Oh, you're an OG.
Yeah. That and I had the V1 version of the Inertias. I wanted to get the V2 version of Inertias. Missed them. And then I sold my Inertias.
Yeah. I had the V1 Inertias. I had sold them.
So I'm Inertia-less. Still a fire shoe, though.
It is.
But these are nuts. They kind of give you static vibes with some cream hits.
So is this what it's going to look like, or is it this that it's going to look like? Because that looks like the static with a little modification. This looks really nice, and I have no idea what it's going to really look like.
We never do. It's a Yeezy. You know, we get these mock-ups of all different ones, and then the coloring always looks different once we see it in hand.
So the early mock-ups that we saw in like pre-orders and a lot of like the first looks that you would see on Instagram, like sneakerheads and you know, a lot of the pages would share these photos. That photo is a photo Mike's referring to that he thinks looks better. I agree with him. I think that if they'd have done more heavy on the cream with the upper and then almost like a tan on the midsole with a little bit of, it almost looks like a creamy pink. For the most part, a lot of times the mock-ups look better than the actual shoe. And I think that is because people are, first of all, trying to sell pre-orders. Certain materials are not readily available. They haven't been produced in enough quantity to be able to do a full-size release of this kind of shoe. So you never know what kind of things happen behind the scenes. But what we ended up with was, there's a recent picture here of what they supposedly look like. It almost looks like maybe a factory picture, like a picture of somebody who took, you know, it almost looks like somebody took a picture of this shoe in a factory and is giving us the look. Now it looks more static with cream accents is what it looks like to me, which I'm not mad at it, because the statics were my first 700 V2. I prefer the V2 out of all the 700s. It's definitely my favorite look. It's just the cleanest look for me. I mean, the V1s are cool because they're original, the Wave Runners, but honestly, just the way that the V2, to me, it seems like more symmetrical, and in a bigger size, it doesn't look as goofy. If you ever, I'm a size 13, so if you ever see me wear a pair of Wave Runners, they look like boats. Yeah. But if I ever wear a pair of Vantas, they actually look pretty good.
Vantas look good.
Yeah.
The cut on them is better.
Yeah, I'm excited on this. For this to come out. I think hopefully they do more production numbers than they did with the Suns. Yeah, because I would like for these to be available to people.
I mean, if these resell like the Statics at all, the Statics did really well.
Yeah, that's the first shoe though.
I mean, the Suns are doing really well too.
That's true, but they did re-release it.
Statics?
Yeah.
Oh, they did on Yeezy Day.
On Yeezy Day,
they released some pairs, but it was
went
like
down
overstock.
And it shot back up.
It wasn't a reproduction.
Oh, it wasn't just overstock.
It was like pairs that they were sitting in the warehouse or something. I'm pretty
returns or whatever it was.
Yeah, Yeezy Day. They released. I don't know if you guys were around for Yeezy Day. If you remember this,
back,
yeah, it was like 2 years back almost.
It was a lot of fun.
It was 2 years back.
Yep.
And they released like 20 pairs or something. I don't know. It was a lot.
Every hour there was a new pair, just like constantly
multiple. Sometimes like 3 pairs at once.
We had a blast that day. I think we picked up a dozen.
I manually copped like a dozen.
Yeah, easy.
On top of everything else.
The only ones they would let me cop are ones that I already had. Like I didn't need another pair of Butters. Butters were going for under retail at the time.
The last thing I wanted was a pair of Butters.
Even like the whites.
Yeah.
The all
Triple
whites.
whites.
Yeah, those were selling for garbage at the time, and they re-released. They really released like 5 or 6 times. But now those things, gosh, go look at women's sizing.
Good luck.
Go look at like a 5.5. They're probably like $800 right now.
What do you think these are going to go for? Are they going to go back up to 300? Do you think they release these at 240?
I think they're going to go back up to 300.
I don't think so. We'll see though. Maybe it is a $300 shoe. Maybe they were just messing around with that sun.
Let us know what you think of these mock-ups. There's different colors. We have a couple different picks. Let us know what you think is the one that's going to go. These ones that are in hand. What do you like about them? What don't you like? Do you still even rock 700s? It's actually, I think, the most comfortable of
it's the best shoe.
all these.
You guys tell us what you guys think.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe down below. As always, we'll talk to you again soon.
See you guys.
Did you see that?
I did. It's getting crazy outside. High winds, lots of snow.